when you want, girl, make I see you when them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, nah, eat no yam, no steamed fish, nah, no green banana. But down in Jamaica, we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, bumper expose and girl, you got the dress out, but you know we start, cause girl, you impress out. And if it is out of me, if it is out, cause I got the remedy to make it stress out. Me have to flat to become a God bless out. And girl, if you want it, you have to confess out. And a life where we need set speed, if it is to my chest out. Well, I'm on the way this time.
Wow, it's so good!
We need a dancehall.
That is exactly what we needed. Hello, everybody. Welcome to it. This is Trending SA.
I shall tell you from the start.
I mean, I've forgotten how a lituation is put together. That is how a lituation is put together. Whew. All right, let's get into the groove on this Tuesday. We are coming to you, as always, live on SABC3. And for all of your online friends, you can get a hold of us on TrendingSA.tv. So, as you know, there's been so much on the go on social media. Let me introduce you to the squad that's going to be sifting through all of that social media stuff. She speaks only the truth. She also is a lady in red.
Oh, she looks amazing.
She's Miss Cooley Roberts.
Yes, Queen! You look so beautiful, my queen.
Whenever you talk, I'll just do this.
Oh, a cape, an entire cape.
Do the shot.
A superhero.
What's on your social media pages?
Our the follow guest today is a brand influencer, entrepreneur, and a DJ. He has played alongside legends like Black Coffee and Black Motion. Nganyezi Kubeka will be joining us later to tell us how he's built 2,000K strong following online.
Wow. I loved your picture as well, by the way.
Oh, let me see.
You looked great, sweetie.
Yeah, you know, that's Kuli at home. Got home and I posted, I'm home.
That looks like a throwback photo. But it was just Saturday.
Black Panther, babe. Black Panther.
I can't handle it. And listen, this is working. I'm not going to do it for the entire time you speak, but if someone wants to volunteer and open up the industry, you know what I'm saying? So sitting right next to her, during the day, if you check his social media, he's playing around with X-ray machines and looking at bones. And then at night, he looks at social media memes. This is Dr. Musam Dombeni.
Strong and stuff. It's not just bones, it's many other things.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's...
Caesar!
No.
Yes, that is...
Chwete.
Mrs. Chwete.
You like people's wives, ne?
Wow.
Michelle Kumalo predicted it. You'll be in trouble tomorrow on Trending SA. But you know what's really cute? You guys do have a good friendship. Like there's a section of the industry that I know you guys like work together or were involved with each other, and it's just such a nice love.
All love, all the time. This is what we do.
What's on your
Can we
social?
join?
Of course, guys.
I've got my own.
Nina and I, can we join?
Yeah, can we?
You can. We have meetings every Tuesday.
Okay, we're
Now
live.
5 in the morning, by the way. But anyway, let me tell you what was on the trends today. And of course, we're looking at Rabubi.
Remix.
Hashtag Mamadou Gassama is still trending, and I'll be looking at that updates a little bit later on after this brave act of, you know, just awesomeness that he did. And then, of course, also my feeds was, I knew I won't make it to heaven. With some of you confessed and repented about all the silly things that you've done that are going to keep you out of heaven. So stick around for that.
What is repentata? All right, on my side, she is the queen of lollery. She is also the queen of lillery and lallery. She's the lady in blue. Miss Nina Hastings.
Hello.
Ooh.
It's a royal blue.
Oh, yes, it is a royal blue.
Ah, this was so nice. So that's Lulama Wolf, and this lady, Nelisiwe, is, you remember Uncle Scrooge? We had him here. That's his wife.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and she's so great. We totally bonded. It was such a great bonding weekend.
That's so nice.
Yeah, she's so great.
Yeah.
You know when you meet women that are like, yes, you are doing the things, and she creates content, and she's funny and interesting. I love great women.
Lovely.
Nice.
All right, sweetheart, what is on your timeline today?
So, like you said, Pubs, it's Tuesday. So, you guys know what happens on Tuesday. I'll be scrolling through the interwebs for some funny videos that made us share a few but more, some of them are a little bit.
This is my favorite. At some point, I'd like to introduce myself while you can still hear. Hello, everybody. I'm Babi Moloi.
Yeah, What was happening here?
That was my office for Monday morning. That's the glorious Chantel, and she's doing my face for another project that I'm involved in.
That is
Easy.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I wonder what you'd be without that cell phone, eh? Always
Probably
taking
less
pictures.
arthritic because if you look at my pinky, and that phone is heavy. You have that phone.
I don't know what you're speaking about.
Now, tonight we not only have one guest for you, but we have two of the best. As we draw close to the 24th South African Music Awards, we're like, hey, let's invite the hosts onto our show. Plus, this will be the first time they're doing this award ceremony together. So we have to find out a little bit more about how they prepare for the big night. Ladies and gentlemen, Dineo, Ranaka, and Mpho Pops will be joining us tonight.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Stunning.
And Mpho, you're also cute, Shem.
16th of December, baby. That's what we all look like.
Oh,
Are you really?
Sure,
That's
birthday.
so cute. So if you have any questions for them, do the right thing at TrendingSA on 3 on Twitter and TrendingSA on Facebook and Instagram. And now my sweet, beautiful babies with us.
I miss
njalo ngami ndiyazibuza ujikeleza ingqondo yami ebhutiza ingaba nabo ziva njalo ngami ndiyazibuza ebhutiza ujikeleza ingqondo yami uyandiphambanisa ebhutiza. Imihla nezolo ingqondo yami ihlala njalo iqingana nawe akekho umuntu ngiziqhenya ngaye noma ungathini ngithi akekho sosumpaqe nobungenza njalo noma ungazama sozokwazi bo ngoba uthando lakho luhamba nami imihla nezolo inhliziyo yami eyakhe yonke ibizwa lukholo akekho umuntu engiziqhenya ngaye noma ungathini ngithi akekho sosumpaqe nobungenza njalo noma ungazama sozokwazi bo.
Alors on danse. 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 Alors
that this could turn into a different show altogether. If we
love
just
it.
played music for an hour.
And we just stop.
Ew, all right. Your late night talk show is back. You're still watching Trending SA on SABC3. Hey, listen, thank you for all of the posts. Let's pick Facebook today. We love seeing you. And you always give us life, right? So let's have a look at what you're saying about tonight's show. I'm a little bit out of breath.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll hit
That
the
was
gym next
two
week.
bomb songs
We
back to
will
back.
hit the
Katlego says, but then you guys are the best. I always feel like I'm cheating on myself when I go to sleep before your show. I love you guys. Well,
we love you.
Katlego.
Cheat on yourself when I'm home.
We don't want you to cheat on anyone.
Don't cheat.
What is
Nikolai says, watching my favorite show, like,
You know what this is, right?
I don't know what this is.
Look at the red eyes.
Are they
Okay.
very tired?
Empty, tired.
Oh.
Oh, mololo.
His eyes look empty. His cup looks empty. His soul looks.
Oh. This poor animal, whatever it is.
It's very.
Shame, man.
Okay, listen. Remember that you can have your posts read live on the air, so do the things at TrendingSA on 3 on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. It's TrendingSA. Musa?
Yes, it's time for us to check out what's been happening on your timeline. And of course, everyone is still excited over Mamadou Gassama, aka the Spider-Man of Paris. The 22-year-old, say it with me, Nina, what is it?
Malian.
Malian. There we
He's
go.
from Mali.
We're saying Malian.
So no-
Malayan.
No one said
The
that.
Malian migrant who climbed up balconies to rescue a 4-year-old boy dangling from the side of a building. Yesterday, we spoke about this heroic save, and an update on the story is that Mamadou has officially been offered a fixed-term employment contract as a firefighter.
Yes,
Well done,
Mamadou.
And man, now...
Santaya Salunung.
What's it?
I'm sorry,
You must
but
go cut his hair, brother.
Please, yes,
now,
I
the
know.
father...
He's relaxed. The only thing relaxed about Mamadou is his hair.
You know what his hairstyle looks like? It looks like it's going to say, yo, my name is Anele, but you can call me Mel. What? No. not really. Anyway, the father of the 4-year-old boy, however, is in deep, deep trouble. Reports today claim that he was playing Pokemon Go. You know the game?
No, sis.
He was playing Pokemon Go at the time that his child was in danger and he'd been detained for parental neglect, and the child is currently in care of the French authorities. Now, the story, of course, is heroic and very heartwarming, but it is also the exception. It's not, about to become public policy that when you rescue a baby, you'll be granted citizenship. France itself is known to be very strict on immigration policy, and just last week, the authorities were debating whether they want to evacuate over 2,000 migrants living in makeshift mikukus there in
What's
the
a
French
mi- what's a
capital.
mikuku?
It's a shack. Yeah.
I think this is so sad because we talk about these stowaways, we talk about people who are seeking refuge from their war-torn countries into, a better life for themselves and their families in first world countries. But the things that people have to do to escape, all right, so people can be stowaways on long-distance trucks. Hundreds of them climb onto small overloaded life rafts that end up sinking in the middle of the ocean. So Mamadou probably went through the most to get there, and so there's almost an element of luck that is needed in order for him to have this kind of outcome. So congratulations, Mamadou.
That's what happened with my grandfather. Him and his friends were, escaping from the war.
Yeah.
He was at war from the age of 14. And him and his friends at some point eventually got onto a rowing boat and tried to cross the Adriatic Sea. Not a lake or a dam, the sea. And they got picked up by an Italian oil tanker. I don't know how many days they were at sea or how many weeks. They were then 3 months on this tanker, and then they got dropped off in a refugee camp for 2 years in Italy, and then somehow landed up in South Africa.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it gets more hectic as you hear about it. I was watching a mini doc today, and this mini documentary shows how the people in Morocco, there's actually a Spanish city in Morocco. It's actually Europe, and how these immigrants or these migrants want to jump into there to get asylum, and then they're granted access. It's actually quite strange. But anyway, moving on and knowing what the internet is without its chill, peeps on Facebook were sharing hilarious threads on fake attempts of getting citizenship Mamadou style. Here are some of the images that came up with this one. Like this lady here. Very interesting. As you can see, she's trying to do very weird things. Well, loosely translated, the caption on her thing reads, "Leave me alone. I'm off to go find my U.S. citizenship." Listen, sweetie pie, that's not how it works.
No.
Don't hurt yourself. And of course, there's special people like this one here. Now, as you can see, this gentleman here didn't really have a baby, so he decided to use a doll figurine to practice. And no, it did not stop there. Check this one out as well that popped up under this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This one says, "Looking for children dangling on Paris balconies this afternoon."
Hardly funny though.
I mean, your boy's shoe is a size 72, number one.
Bum blue.
And then his bum is, I think he's a Smurf.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's
cold.
going on here.
Exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Also, how are you gonna climb a building wearing a kicking boboza in
Maybe,
real life?
I think maybe he thinks there's a tender up there. Yeah, who knows? And then, of course, the people that took this to the furthest was a guy who placed his own child strategically on a balcony. Take a look at this one. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
funny.
that's not funny. Taking it too far.
I mean, please. We like to do doof things, and maybe there were people who were planking, or maybe there were people who did ice bucket challenges. Fine, that's fine. But please, can we not do the baby on a balcony challenge?
Not funny.
I think that's just not safe.
Floors lava.
And then, of course, moving on to another hashtag. And this one was about moral compasses and what navigates and gives us direction in the world that we're in when we question whether we'll make it into heaven or not. Can I get an her? Can I get a her? Can I hear a ding, ding, ding? Right. The hashtag "I knew I won't make it to heaven" popped up on my timeline, where some of you shared the reasons why you felt Father God would deny you access
Jesus. Hallelujah.
into
Thank
the
you,
pearly
Jesus.
gates of heaven. Now, the tweet that started things off was King Skilo01, and this is what he had to say about this one, saying, "I knew I won't make it to heaven when my cousin rolled a joint with a page from the Bible, and I smoked with him."
How?
Gosh, not the. I mean, a telephone book I can understand, but I mean, what?
I
Sorry.
mean, what? What are you saying? And then, of course, there were more under this one. This one coming through from Khosi Khadi saying that "I knew I won't make it to heaven when I started going to funerals for food."
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
You know what the problem in this is? When you start demanding chicken.
Lalalas.
When you were just a visitor. Man, drumstick lapho. And then, of course, to wrap things up with the first punch here coming through from Oson Bula saying that "I knew I will make it to heaven when I realized that we still need, or rather we still had these kind of people in our generation." Watch.
How many cents are in 1 rand?
Since 100. One. How many cents in 1 rand? 100. 100 cents. It's 100 cents. Wow. You said a lot. It depends how many cents.
Wow.
Yes. How many cents? Right. Wow, I was going through a lot of reasons as to why you guys won't make it into heaven because of the stunts that you've pulled on your very own parents. Now, talking and rather taking advantage of the old. Here's what some of you guys have done. And all this has to do with money.
Mama.
This one here from Ngaba saying that "I knew I won't make it to heaven when I asked Granny for 500 to buy
That's really evil.
Leadership.
Don't do that to your grandparents.
And poor Coco won't know. She'll be like, "Oh, this is very important."
My gogo would know.
My gogo would also know. She's so woke. She'd be like, you know that Didier Drogba plays for Chelsea.
Nice. Gogo's Google things.
Another one here coming through from Uncle Grandpa saying that "I knew I will make it to heaven when I put my mom's phone on flight mode and told her it's 400.
Nice. Wow.
Well done.
Oh, you're not gonna make it to heaven, guy.
Express
pick
pass.
up the-
VVIP in hell. Yeah. Right. And the last one from Anati here saying that "I knew I won't make it to heaven when I would steal my parents' airtime and blame it on MTN." Wow.
Those
I
things
don't
happen,
know.
Lala.
Just give up. Just give up.
Okay, listen, it's that time of year again. It is exam season. So, Exam Chronicles popped up on my timeline today, and it really does seem as if folks are starting to have night sweats about the thoughts of answering that one question for 25 marks. Did you get night sweats before your exams?
Yeah.
No night sweats?
What's that?
Okay. Instead of studying, though, tweeps are opting to hop onto this trend to share some of their classic exam chronicles to waste further of their time. The first tweet is from Adlerato Mpho, and she's talking about that daunted day that students who weren't really preparing throughout the semester, that day when you find out what you've qualified for. Have a look.
Kana pas maka ke fitna ya ana go sapa ke le baraka bana ke 40 Mana, should you prepare a lot of failure? Ay, no, just let the one go no. Uzuma work, mela, Mpho,
Some people had like, some varsities would just have like sick tests and things like that. People were living their best lives. Some of us didn't have.
Some varsities or some faculties? Are you doing that?
No,
thing?
varsities.
You're showing off. Okay.
No, varsities. Please don't do this. Yeah, better person.
Vagabonds.
Right. And then, of course, another funny thing about exams is the playlist that suddenly changes. I mean, you go from Sister Bettina or Pusha Dairing to now Kulungile Baba. Right? And all of a sudden, you start attending all the prayer sessions that are available on campus. Like this dude that came through from Mkanyis.
Shame, man.
Ngicela baba ungincede ukuphuma kwenyakanyaka engizifake kuyona. Angazi ukuthi bengenza.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Changed very quick. The thing is, people, I mean, no matter what test it is, sometimes it can also be a blood test where you start praying. But whatever it is, take that exam like a boss, like this guy over here.
Sir, can you tell me the difference between abroad and overseas?
Abroad. Abroad, now you see abroad. Abroad is more far. It's farther than overseas.
Are you normal?
Like, you see the name now, broad. It's very broad. Like example now, you see abroad, as it's somewhere that is wide. You understand? So it's just, you understand what I'm saying now? It's just...
Are you trying to tell me that if you are going to abroad, you use transport?
And there are some...
Look, it's not all the way wrong, because abroad means that you are going somewhere far, but it is like across your borders. And then overseas, you are going in somewhere foreign that is overseas.
So, like, for instance, if I'm going abroad...
use them interchangeably, but strictly speaking, I think those were the definitions.
For example, if I go abroad, like Limpopo, is that...
No, abroad like Swaziland.
Oh.
What if I'm broader than Broadway?
I need a break. So maybe we should take a break together, and we'll be right back. This is TrendingSA on SABC3.
When I'm now, was on 10. Hey Lorna, hey Lorna, hey Lorna, hey Lorna. That's mine. I wear support. I get out like Umbona. Demons with the vapors. Ain't so caught up in the matrix. Tending on my clan. I get the blessings from my queen. Hey, Tito no fefa, sikhona izinto bendizenza, khona isikomene kumele ndilenze, umthandazo uzosebenza. Hey, Tito no fefa, sikhona izinto bendizenza, khona isikomene kumele ndilenze, umthandazo uzosebenza. Abantu baselightning, bafuna ndisele iyeza, umthandazo uzosebenza. Abantu baselightning, bafuna nigide ndiflenze, umthandazo uzosebenza. I don't feel the same way. I'm with my angels. Regard of his family. About to go crazy like stupid. Jam on the alley, push it. More this ain't a roof it. Got a feeling all loopy. She open the pearly gates, Tuesday. These demons, they lying, they ruthless. Your diamonds ain't shiny, they bootleg. Holy water on me like cool. Show you how to do this thing. Put my Satan. Put my Satan. Hey, put my Satan. Put my Satan. I told God all my secrets. Hope you keep them. I be running from my demons. Made mistakes, no, I can't repeat them. I told God all my secrets. Hope you keep them. I be running from my demons. Made mistakes, no, I can't repeat them.
personally. Personally. I go deal with you. Personally. Personally. I go deal with you.
The lituation continues right here. This is TrendingSA live on SABC3, and we are also on TrendingSA.tv. So, Skuli, you haven't read some tweets for us for a very long time.
Oh,
Do you want to just do this for us?
For a favor, for one thing, Umara Hamla Unti, hashtag 13 July 18, hashtag on 3. I'm so glad the hashtag PSLA awards took place before you guys. They were so boring. I can imagine, babe.
Whoa.
Thank you very much, Mara. IQ and Musique says a law at TrendingSA on 3 at Papi Molo. You guys got no chill at all after that high at MKS interviews. Even today, you guys still got high energy. We got high energy. Hi, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Leave us alone. Sheldon says, it must be nice working on TrendingSA. These people are having fun. It's on 3.
Yes.
Funny. Thank you so much, Mandabatle, for the post. You can keep them coming because we love hearing from them. And forget to include those school.
I'll send that tweet right now.
Yeah, let's all just send.
I'm gonna send it, babes.
Yeah.
Yo.
Was it just ooh?
Cool or cool?
Ooh, KK. Listen, it's time for our next feature. It's worth a follow.
Our with the follow is a DJ, social media entrepreneur, radio personality, brand influencer, and club promoter. Took up a big jack of all trades. He's here tonight to tell us about his work. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Unkanyezi Kubeka. What was that you when you're hyping yourself up? So you studied financial accounting, but now you're entertainment. Aren't your parents upset, and why that change?
My parents are really upset, but they had to, accept this is what I want to do, and they've been supporting me all the way, man.
Nice. And the change?
The change was after school. What I did was I worked for a media company, and I was doing social media for the company, and I find it very interesting, and it was amazing, and yeah.
Okay, stop ice skating there with your head. And focus on you.
Cool.
Some of the things that you do, radio, production, personality, the whole works, right? Yes. You're also a social media entrepreneur. You're involved in many big events. When we see them on television, you'll have been involved with them behind the scenes. First of all, I want to know about focus, right? So how do you spread yourself around so much? How do you juggle all of that? And then secondly, I'm curious to know, for anyone who isn't aware, social entrepreneurship, what is that?
That is making money from social media.
Right. So it's social media entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how it all began is, when brands started paying people to tweet.
Yeah.
I started like that. I getting products, been getting money to post a tweet, and then it became something that actually now brands actually come to me and be like, you know what? We're just looking for certain people, influencers. So I'm the one that gets influencers. Yeah, man.
So you're influential on the social media space.
I'm influential.
I see that you're verified now. Well done. Yo, and 200,000 followers. That's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't trust it at first. I was like, this guy bought his followers.
I always get accused of that, though, yeah? Like, you bought your followers. I'm like, check the stats.
Yeah, no.
Numbers don't lie.
I did check your stats. I was very impressed. Okay, let's show the people some of your work.
Okay.
Oh, that seems cool. Okay, and then how did you actually grow the numbers, like organically?
The truth is, I used to do that thing, the follow back trend.
Okay.
Yeah, but I never post. I follow people back. I don't do those hashtags and stuff. So every time I get new followers, I'll follow them back.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think that's how you got me to follow you. You followed me, and then you stalked me, and then I followed you.
Yeah, well,
I
find you funny. I find you funny. Yeah.
Thank you. So still on that, talking social media numbers and the huge following that you are getting, does it come with a certain responsibility? Because look, when you have 10 followers, you can tweet any sideways thing that you want to tweet about.
Can you really?
You can. I mean, you can. No, there's no responsibility to anyone. You don't have to do anything. But the moment you're at 200,000, you have brands that have put their names attached to yours. How does that work?
it actually puts a lot of responsibility and pressure because there's certain things that you cannot post, there's certain things that you cannot say.
Like what?
There's times where you just want to laugh at things that people post. But now you're working with certain people in the industry and they get offended by that.
So you're scared of them?
Besides that,
You can't do anything politically incorrect. So no body shaming, no woman shaming, no all of those kinds of
So my question with all of that, is it then restrictive to you as a person, or you're not really there for that? It's part of your business.
Honestly, it's restricted.
Yeah.
Because now you find yourself in the boardroom when we talk about Unganyezi and then they go through your tweets.
Yeah, he's the one
who
who
see
said
some
this,
things.
this,
They're like,
this.
no, but we can't work with this guy.
Yeah.
But don't you think as well that if I followed you and you were the funny guy with 7,000 followers and you were just tweeting sideways all the time and I was like, this guy's funny. And then now you're 200,000, you're tweeting about, check this party out and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you lose that?
You kind of lose it, but now, here's the thing. Stay away from getting into trouble.
Controversy.
Yes.
Is it
Rather
worth it
keep your
though?
opinions to yourself.
Is it worth it?
It is worth it. The money is okay, so...
What money are we talking about? Like, how does it work?
We're talking about this. You can actually get paid something like 15 grand for a tweet.
What?
Nice,
That is actually amazing.
Last question. I always ask about who are club promoters or media influencers. Does that mean that you're a slay king?
I don't know. It's a slay king, so
someone who moisturizes like you.
Yeah.
I don't moisturize.
Look like you buffed your like this as well.
Yeah, they're shining.
They're shiny.
Did you get your eyebrows done?
And that jacket.
Do you put moisturizer?
Have you been to Dubai? That is my question.
And did someone else's daddy pay?
No, did someone else's zaddy?
No,
All right, so I'm going to move this on
Thank you.
so that we can keep your timeline clean.
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't know, how do we follow you?
You can follow me. It is Nkanyezi Kupega on all social media platforms.
Nkanyezi Kubega, our worth of follow. Thank you very much for being here, sir. Yes.
Thank you for having me.
We move on now to our other regular feature, Spot Television segment. This is LOL Tuesday.
You know that old saying that laughter a day keeps the doctor away. But, when you've got it's not a real thing. I just made it up. Laughter a day.
Isn't it
when
the
I've got
apple
a
a day?
doctor so close to me every day. What was I saying? All right. The thing is, when it comes to laughter, everyone has their own distinct way about going about it. Some people like snort, or some people are like, or some people, I know people like laugh like this.
Don't
It's
mock
like
me
it comes
on
out
television.
of the.
Stop
it's like
it.
those little tiny little spit bubbles that just come out of the side of their teeth. Then other people have tears. Other people say nothing, and then they're like this for like half an hour. My sister's like that. Other people pee in their pants. Who knows? All right. So this is what happens. They tinkle and they sprinkle. Tonight we're going to do a lot of lolling. You can loll with your inside voice or with your outside voice. I'm going to show how different people loll. All right. So here are some chuckling styles that I thought were worth sharing with you. Our first video is this old man and Pabi. All I'm going to say to you guys is, yo. So this video went viral, and of course a few people had to remix it, but we had to grab your dancing shoes as we listen to the different remix compilations.
So what thina abantu bamnyama sinendlela yethu yohleka masijonge basihleka kanjani. I hope ningazimeni.
Blacks love to slap things, people, and basically any object in near proximity when laughing. While most races establish closeness with laughter, black men are known to create distance between each other.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Astonishing.
Sure, no. But yeah, social media comedian Utafa shared a video on how other races also laugh. Take a look.
You're die donor is flipping snacks, man. What? Tavaya, he's a very funny guy. You're a very funny guy, my guy. Hey! What's it?
We'd like to end our LOL segment tonight with our favorite laugh expert, Mr. Juan Hoya Borgia, which is not really his name. It's just the only thing that he can pronounce with that one tooth in his mouth. Look at this video.
Aquí, miren bañador, las chanclas, todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Había subido la marea y encontré una paella.
How would you describe your laugh, Dr. Moose?
I'm just one of those, it hits me and then I don't laugh. And then later it hits me when I'm sleeping at night. So in the middle of my sleep. And then...
That's like a cartoon. That's not a real thing. What's yours, Siskuli?
It depends on the company. I mean, I'm trying to impress them, then it's different.
If you're trying to impress them, how does it go? That's
when I'm not trying to impress them.
So you've never tried to impress us, is what this means. It's from the jump.
Family, come on.
I know.
Yeah.
My brother often laughs at me and he says that I sound like, dastardly and muttily.
Yeah.
If something's really funny, I'm like...
Yeah, that's dastardly.
Right?
That's muttly. No, yeah.
So I don't know.
Isn't Courage the cowardly dog?
All of them. I'm all the dogs.
So, okay.
That's my laugh. When we return, summer hosts Dineo, Ranaka, and Mpho Pops will be joining us. This is TrendingSA on 3.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you
ngobuthando lakho luhamba nami imihla nezolo inhliziyo yami eyakhe yonke ibizwa lukholo akekho munye ngiziqhenya ngaye noba ungathini ngithi akekho asosumpaqe nobungenza njalo noba ungazama sozukwasibo. Njalo ngami ndiyazibuza ujikeleza ingqondo yami ebhutiza ingaba nabo ziva njalo ngami ndiyazibuza ebhutiza ujikeleza
never break from the norm. Just a little something.
Summertime.
I just know the summer awards.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, welcome back to your nighttime show. This is TrendingSA on SABC3. I almost back announced that song. I was like,
Yeah, me
that is
too.
Will Smith. Well, you love this song. I can see you're caught up in the rapture of Will Smith.
Yes. I performed the song a couple of years ago. It was 1992. It was at UCT. Fatjo was one of the audience members. Yes, I was crazy. It was fabulous.
I love it. Now, the South African Music Awards are officially 4 days away. And that is why tonight we thought it's only fair to have two of the hosts of the night of their show. So Mizi is already out in Sun City doing his thing. And we just wanted to have them here to also get them to know each other a little bit more, because we're a public service announcement. This is Dineo, Ranaka and Mpho Pops. Yay! What are you doing? We did.
Double voice.
Go again.
Voice square.
Go again. Yes! Yeah! When we do
Hello.
Well, are you?
Please go sit down.
Usmina.
Baby, your gym body.
Why are you wearing a DA dress?
How did you end up over there?
Mom's one was dirty.
To the white lady.
Okay, that was fascinating so far. Dineo, Ranaka, you've been here before.
I have.
Pop Pops, this is your first time here with us because you just were snubbing us. You didn't want to be here. But it's okay, now we've got ya. I want to know, I mean, the process of getting this kind of job, I want to know, for anyone who doesn't know, does it involve an audition? Does it involve you, just pitching yourself? And then how did you get the news? Where were you? How did you find out?
You should tell us, because you've done it before. What did yours involve?
Yeah, I've auditioned for almost every job I've ever got in my life.
Well, I got an email, and I literally was during my radio show, got the email, looked at the email, try to calm myself down. I got a phone call before the email, and then I literally left the radio show before the radio show ended.
Really?
I was like, Lerato, you're on your own. I've got candles to buy. I've got prayers to vibe. And I was like, it was like incredible.
The hardest part is like hiding the excitement.
Yes.
Because the people contacting you don't contact you like people who should be excited. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't contact like Mamela, Mamela, organize my outfit. No, they just send you a mail saying, hey, listen, could you please send us your manager's email? We'd like to book you for the summers.
Wow, it's like dope.
Summer. Then you phone. So which summer is this?
No.
Is it summer as in South African American musical?
Guys, you both deserve it. Yes.
Guys, it was insane. It was just to get that news.
It's big, right?
It's big.
Yeah, it's big.
Why is it big? Why?
Because
would you say
it's the
so?
biggest awards show in the country.
Yeah.
You got about plus minus 11 million eyes on the show. But also it's an opportunity to do something great. Because I feel like every award show is different. And depending on who's hosting it, it differs, because if you look at what we have, we've got 3 crazy people.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got a crazy lady. And we don't,
Guys,
Dino's not a slave queen. She's not going to be there. We'll be back after the
Wow.
We're going
You're
full on.
so deep.
I wasn't
so
throwing shade.
deep.
We've got one crazy lady. One
She's not crazy. We're all like, should we say something?
Shouldn't we?
We're afraid.
Let's keep it clean. Okay, let's keep it clean. Dineo, since the last time you were here, when you've done loads of things. Since the last time that you were here, you've done loads of things. You got another fabulous season of the Ranakas.
Yes.
You hosted a reality show called Mpho.
Yes.
But then let's check this out. There were some things that you said you'd never do. Let's check out this clip.
I'll be honest with you, I try to go back. I just try to do Touch Central now, and I don't love radio the way you guys love radio. I don't love radio the way radio loves me, unfortunately.
And you're so brilliant at it. How did you discover that? Or was that a decision?
Yeah.
It was touch and go.
I did 90 days, well, almost 90
Did you
days.
do a 90 and
So
90?
it really was touch and
go.
No, but you know what I love? You are true to yourself.
I am. You know, when I reflect quite a lot, and I look at myself in the mirror and I say, just tell yourself the damn truth. You don't like this thing. It gives you misery. You don't sleep well at night. I don't know. There's just something about the bunch of people that inspire me on a daily basis. They're not on radio, and that makes me sleep painful at night.
More.
It still does. It still does.
Wait, as we know, you've changed your mind. Okay, well, what's different?
The only reason why I changed my mind is because it had to be Metro FM.
Okay.
It had to be a radio station that will allow me to be black in the way that I am black and the only way I know how to be black. Highveld Stereo tried to change me. I didn't feel like I fit in at 5FM. I was miserable, and I still sleep painfully at night when I think of the dreams that I'm chasing and the time in a day and being caught in a studio for 3 hours. It stresses me that all these people that inspire my vision for self are not on radio. They're populating their time doing other things. And here I am doing radio. But can I be honest with you? God showed me that you don't make the rules, Bunny. Hallelujah. You don't make the rules. You don't.
Glory.
You don't. God gives you a talent. Get in there. Swim with the whales, you know? So that's what it is. Or is it sharks or whales?
All of them are there at the same time usually.
Yeah, including the crabs. Yeah.
I like crabs.
You're so random.
So, Pops, tell me something.
Yes, my itchy friend.
So what did you call me?
I said, yes, my itchy friend.
Oh, my itchy friend. Hilarious. 2009, you win. So you think you can? So you think you can funny?
So you think you can find? No. I came second.
You came second. Did Sfiso win? Who won that year?
No. Some other girl won.
Oh, Anne. Was that the year Anne won?
Yes.
What is So You Think You Can Funny? There was that thing in this country.
So You Think You're Funny. It was like the idols of...
The idols of comedy.
Oh, okay.
Some of us didn't enter competitions. But did you always want to be a comedian? Was this the end goal? Was this like, listen, I'm funny. My friends all know that I'm funny. When did it go from a pipe dream to nothing?
Shame, Papa.
Yes, that was an
Look at you. Look at you.
Guys, we were part of the first generation that got to Model C schools. So our parents wanted to make sure, we fit in.
You're shiny.
Yeah. Guys, I had Vaseline and remember the Eskel spray? Yeah. Pam.
Get back to
You
the
look like
answer
a
of the
little
question.
cook with
Was this
licorice
the end
on
goal?
it.
Did you always know you were going to be a comedian?
No, but I wanted to be so many different things growing up. I went through phases. I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to be a lawyer. And then eventually when you grow up in a situation where you realize your family doesn't have a lot, you end up thinking more on a financial tip. So when I left high school, what I wanted to study was what's going to make us money fast. And then I can pursue my dream. So I studied logistics management because transport is the second most grossing industry in the country.
What voice is this? Who
Yo,
are you?
what is happening here, Pops?
You've been doing a lot of corporate, say,
I remember you when you did Strictly Come Dancing. That was like your first gig that you did, and you were not speaking like this about corporate at all. But it's growth. It's beautiful, and we're still enthralled.
And we'll still laugh at you.
And laugh with you.
But seriously,
No, just
guys,
laugh at you.
Seriously, I figured. No, but seriously, guys, I think what ended up happening is in varsity, I went from being the student that was achieving great marks in high school, but when I got to varsity, I was just average, and I realized it's because my heart wasn't in.
Can I play a quick game with you guys?
Yeah.
So chemistry is very, very important when you're co-hosting with people, the space that you'll be spending with each other. So we don't know what types of things you've done to further kind of integrate yourselves within each other. But what we're going to do is play a very cool game. And essentially I have a couple of questions, 4 for you, Mpho, and 4 for you, Dineo, and you have to tell me how well you know your co-host.
Don't see each other's
so
answers.
So you can't see each other's answers. All right.
Uli, go back to back. Or come sit here by
Love.
What the heck?
You're a D.
You're an idiot. What's wrong with your wife?
Okay, now listen. Guys, do you understand the rules of our game?
You answer D.
I'm going to ask you some questions about her. You both write them down, and then we'll reveal.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Let's ask Mpho some questions.
Yes.
Mpho, in a situation like the Summers, which would Dineo prefer, right? So like an epic fail, which would she prefer? A, the auto cue going down, or B, her falling down? Prefer. You also write down your answer. Okay. Are you ready to reveal?
Yes.
We don't even have some show music here. And reveal your answers. A for the auto cue to fail. And yes. Very, very nice. Well done.
This thing.
Yes. Okay, question 2.
High five, buddy. We're doing well.
Mpho, what was Dineo's first commercial radio gig? Was it A, the 5FM Top 40, or B, and then where's this music coming from? Or B, the YFM Dineo Live on the Drive?
Obvious.
Write down your answer. Reveal in 3, 2, 1.
C, Ukozi FM.
You're an idiot. You're like
You
so
are
wrong.
so you don't know anything about Dineo if you don't know that.
5
so wrong.
Okay,
I started with the white people.
I cheated. I was gonna say, but I saw her do this. I was like, why is she
I
throwing
started
a
with the white people.
Oh.
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 Boy, if one of the summer nominees, this is Ulanduza Udineo, how will she react? A, clap back. B, say nothing. Come on,
Reveal, Ozi.
If one of the summer nominees disses me, what do I do? Clap back. B, do nothing. Today, man, this is not
thinking about it.
C. Get them back later.
So you have 2.5 out of 3.
Yes.
And when we get back from this ad break, we'll find out how well the other knows the other when we quiz Dineo Ranaka on her knowledge of the summer host Mpho Pops on TrendingSA. Oh my gosh, we could do that all day, but we have to get back to this. Dineo and Mpho Pops are here. They are the hosts of the upcoming South African Music Awards alongside Somizi Mhlongo on SABC1. We want to know how well each of you know the other. You cannot cheat, Osi. So now we are going to ask Dineo questions about Mpho Pops.
I don't know this guy. Can I just put out a disclaimer? Say I was just like literally paired with him. So
paid with him.
Paired with him.
The school which Mpho went to is A, Greenside, or B, Parktown.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. I know I'm going to get it wrong.
Just while you have 5 seconds. 4, 3.
No,
you must also write. 1.
Sorry.
Reveal. Oh, you went to
I'm gonna switch
Greenside
off.
Park.
What were you doing in Greenside? You look like a Parktown boys.
First
person.
of all,
Okay,
there
we
was
don't
a
have
whole
time.
picture
Here
of
we
me
go.
wearing a green jersey. I'm worried about
Listen,
it.
guys, we are
I'm
getting to
worried.
know each other. This is a great exercise.
He also gave you other clues. Just
one more. Did
he say?
Dineo, would Mpho rather embarrass his mom or his girlfriend at the Summers on stage? Go.
Both.
Koala.
Mom or girlfriend? Hot damn.
And we've run out of time.
We've run out of time completely, guys. But what I know for sure is that you guys are going to be bomb, bogging, BBD. B for Pop-Pops. What do you say? Anyway, these are your Summers alongside Somizi. Don't forget to catch them this weekend on SABC 1 at 8 p.m. As they host the 24th official South African Music Awards. That's it from us. I'm Bobby. He's Musa. This is beautiful. Roberts and Nina. God bless.
Good luck.
Bye.